Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, how are you this afternoon? Good? Yeah. How's the lunch? Great? Yes, very great. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, second session we'll talk about knowledge management in AI era with Dr. Ari Nugraha. Give applause for him. Yeah. And capacity building and digital competence with Associate Professor Dr. Amon Petsong. And to moderate this second session, we have Chandra Pratama Setiawan, Master of Science. Chandra, you come up. Yeah. Chandra Pratama Setiawan from Petra Christian University, Surabaya. A passionate librarian with expertise in cataloging, information literacy, cultural heritage preservation, and dedicate support for researchers throughout their research journey. He got his Master of Science Information Studies from Nanyang Technological University, Singapore, and Bachelor of Library and Information Science from Universitas Erlangga. Right now, he is Head of Collection and IT Management at Petra Christian University Library. Chandra, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Of course, I'm ready.
Yeah, please begin the session. Thank you.
Okay, good afternoon Bapak Ibu semuanya. So I'm truly honored to be a moderator in these sessions. And I believe that these sessions will be as interesting as the first session. But because this is the critical time, leading a session right after the lunch. So the main enemy is not the topic, but the sleepiness. So before we dive into this discussions, more discussion with our two distinguished speakers, let us play a small game ya, Bapak Ibu ya. Do you agree? Okay. So the name of the game is stand if. Berdiri jika. So stand if this statement is applicable, this statement is applied to you. Jadi Bapak Ibu bisa berdiri kalau statement yang saya ucapkan adalah sesuai dengan Bapak Ibu. Oke, please stand if you had your coffee or tea after lunch. Berdiri jika Bapak Ibu mau minum kopi atau teh setelah makan siang. No one, oh my gosh. No one had their coffee. Will be challenging for us. Okay, so please stand. If you woke up late this morning and almost didn't make it on time to be here. Okay, good. Okay, please stand if you stay up late last night scrolling through Instagram or TikTok. Stand. Bangkit berdiri jika tadi malam Bapak Ibu tidurnya kemalaman scrolling Instagram sama TikTok. Berdiri, yang berdiri. Berdiri. Terus Bapak Ibu ini sukanya apa? Facebook ya? Ya udah wes Facebook berdiri. Saya sudah gak punya Facebook. Apalagi ya? Please stand if you are sleepy right now. Berdiri ketika Bapak Ibu saat ini sedang ngantuk. Sleepy, berdiri, sleepy. Oh my gosh. Kenapa? Okay, please stand if you are sad because of the national team lose their competition. Ya, oke, berdiri. Oke. Thank you Dio ya, you give me another insight. Okay, Bapak Ibu, please the last time ya, last one. Please stand if you are happy to be here right now. Okay, stand, keep standing, don't move. Okay, now greet 5 another colleagues and say before you see that, greet them. Thank you for being here. I'm happy to see you here. At least 5 people. Come on. 5 people. Greet 5 people. Thank you for being here and I'm happy to see you here. Greet 5 people. At least 5 people. 5 people. Apa? Oh, maksudnya ini Bu, dikasih salam kiri kanannya, paling nggak 5 orang ya. Oke, you may be seated ya. Ya ada yang bilang sama-sama gitu ya. Oke. Okay, this afternoon session we will be having a hybrid panel sessions with two distinguished speakers. First one already here with us, Dr. Ari Nugraha. He will come in front later. I will introduce yourself. And then already here with us also via Zoom online, Professor Dr. Amon from Chulalongkorn University. Can I check with Dr. Amon? Oh, not yet. Okay, not yet joined in Zoom. Okay. Okay. These sessions we will explore about how artificial intelligence is transforming the way we create, manage, and also share our knowledge, and also building digital competency to keep pace with these changes and advances of technology. And each speaker will have like approximately 45 minutes presentation, and then we'll be having like 15 minutes for Q&A sessions. If you have a questions, please submit your question through the Slido application. So please, can you ask? Okay, wait. Okay, you can ask. You can scan the QR code displayed on the screen to submit your questions. And if possible, we will be having like a live Q&A sessions, yeah, later if we see the time if possible, okay? Okay, now I will introduce you Dr. Ari Nugraha. Dr. Ari Nugraha is a lecturer from Universitas Indonesia. He graduated, he got her Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Information and Media Studies from University of Tsukuba, Japan, and Master of Information Technology in Universitas Indonesia, and also Bachelor of Library Science from Universitas Indonesia. And Dr. Ari will share his insight on knowledge management in the AI era. So please joining with me welcoming Dr. Ari Nugraha to this stage. Okay. Are you ready, Dr. Ari?
Yes, ready.
Yeah. Okay, now the time is yours, approximately 45 minutes, and I'll be your reminder. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Is my slide ready? I think. Okay, maybe it's better if I stand up. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan, rahayu, rahayu. Terima kasih, thank you, distinguished guests and distinguished speaker. Today, I'm honored to be standing here in front of you to deliver about my presentation about the knowledge management in the AI era. So I will try to deliver my presentation bilingually in English and Indonesia. So I hope that this will be useful for all of us. Jadi Bapak Ibu, terima kasih sudah hadir di sesi kali ini. Perkenalkan, nama saya Ari Nugraha. Bapak Ibu, saya kali ini akan menyampaikan presentasi saya terkait dengan knowledge management di era AI, ya Bapak Ibu. Jadi saya akan coba menyampaikan presentasi ini dalam dua bahasa, bahasa Inggris dan bahasa Indonesia. Semoga presentasi ini bisa bermanfaat untuk kita semua. Next please. So I want to start my presentation with the quote from Francis Bacon. He was an English philosopher from the 16th century. He mentioned that the knowledge is power. So all of us already know that the knowledge is important for all of us, and it is more important if this knowledge can only be kept by yourself, but can be shared to other people. Jadi saya mencoba mengutip dari perkataan filsuf Inggris abad ke-16, Bapak Ibu, namanya Francis Bacon. Dia bilang pengetahuan itu adalah kekuatan. Tapi lebih kuat lagi pengetahuan ini apabila dia dibagikan. Ya, jadi tidak disimpan sendiri nih. Nah, Bapak Ibu semua di sini kan adalah orang-orang yang bekerja di bidang pengelolaan informasi. Dalam hal ini juga mengelola pengetahuan. Jadi peran Bapak Ibu di sini ya itu sangat penting. So all of us today, all of you today, working in to manage information, and actually is a very important profession to gather the knowledge and to distribute this knowledge to other people. So next, please. So I want to start my presentation with the Mars climate orbital loss. So in 1999, NASA lost about $327.6 million US because bad knowledge management. So the contributed factors is by tacit assumption, inconsistent explicit documentation, and poor cross-team synthesis, and also weak verification. So you can imagine, because of bad knowledge management in the organization, you can lose a lot of money. Jadi Bapak Ibu, saya mulai dari kasusnya NASA. NASA tahun 99 itu kehilangan uang yang tidak sedikit. Karena apa? Karena pesawat ulang-aliknya gagal. Gagalnya bukan karena faktor teknis, tapi karena faktor pengetahuan itu tidak tersampaikan dengan baik. Artinya apa? Artinya ada pengelolaan pengetahuan antar manusianya yang tidak sesuai. Ya, ini artinya ada masalah di berbagi pengetahuannya. Ya, jadi karena salah berbagi pengetahuan, akhirnya rugi miliaran dolar. Oke, next. So the knowledge management actually it comprises of several process. Ya, jadi knowledge management itu dibagi beberapa proses, Bapak Ibu. Yang paling pertama itu the first one is creation, ya, menciptakan pengetahuan, creation of knowledge. The second one is to capture. Ya, capture is actually similar to creation, but instead you create by your own self. You capture from other source of knowledge. Jadi kalau capture ini mengambil, ya itu menciptakan juga, tapi Bapak Ibu tidak menciptakan secara langsung, tapi mengambil dengan apa? Memvideokan, merekam, itu capture. Ya, saat ini nih Bapak Ibu ada yang merekam presentasi saya, gitu. Itu adalah bagian dari knowledge management tuh. Ya, karena Bapak Ibu pengen menyimpan knowledge-nya ke tempat Bapak Ibu sendiri. Ya, the next one is organization. How we organize knowledge. Why knowledge need to be organized? Because if not organized well, you will be difficult to retrieve. Ya kan? Kalau Bapak Ibu tidak mengorganisasikan pengetahuan, ya, yang ada pengetahuan itu akan menumpuk. Menumpuk dan ketika dibutuhkan kembali, dia tidak kita bisa temukan. Ya, tidak bisa kita temu kembali. Next one, and this is also I think the most important is dissemination. Ya, how you disseminate, how you distribute. Knowledge is nothing if you don't distribute. Jadi yang paling penting adalah Bapak Ibu kalau punya knowledge, kalau punya pengetahuan jangan disimpan sendiri. Apalagi Bapak Ibu bekerja di sebuah organisasi, apalagi Bapak Ibu bekerja di lembaga namanya perpustakaan. Especially if you work in a library, right? Because one of the role of library is actually to disseminate information, to disseminate the knowledge. Okay, so this is important role for the library. And the next one is the application itself. So bagaimana pengetahuan tadi disimpan oleh orang-orang yang mendapatkannya, kemudian dia menggunakannya. How the knowledge absorbed, used by the people who got the knowledge. Ya, itu yang penting. Next, I want to point out that actually knowledge management is about human interaction. How you manage the human interaction. In this case, is about how organization drives and facilitate human interaction, ya, memfasilitasi interaksi antar manusia, ya, so they can share. Jadi mereka bisa berbagi, ya, mereka bisa menyimpan, mempreserve, kemudian mendapatkan pengetahuan, get knowledge, ya, yang dibutuhkan untuk berinovasi. Jadi knowledge management itu kalau di organisasi, kalau pendapat saya adalah bagaimana organisasi tersebut bisa memfasilitasi itu. Kan kalau di organisasi kan Bapak Ibu ada orang pinter banget ya, ada mungkin orang yang biasa saja. Nah bagaimana orang yang paling pinter itu ilmunya nggak disimpan sendiri. So how the smartest people in organization, they don't keep their own knowledge. Ya, jadi dia tidak menyimpan pengetahuan sendiri, tapi pengetahuan itu bisa diberikan kepada orang lain. Ini juga adalah tugas perpustakaan. Perpustakaan tugasnya sekarang adalah juga memastikan, ya, library should ensure, ya, especially if you're working in a university library, you should ensure that all those knowledge in the mind of the professors, ya, ilmu-ilmu yang ada di kepala profesor-profesor itu jangan disimpan oleh mereka sendiri. Bapak Ibu harus memastikan bahwa ini tersalurkan kepada mahasiswa dan juga kepada profesor lain. So this is actually one of your job. So jadi ini adalah salah satu tugas Bapak Ibu memastikan knowledge ini tidak disimpan oleh orang-orang tertentu. Okay? So we must make sure, we ensure that knowledge is not kept by one person or certain people in the organization. Okay, next. Next, okay. So knowledge management is actually positively correlated with the organizational culture and leader decision making. So if the organization, they apply knowledge management well, so most of the leaders actually make a good decision making. Jadi kalau organisasi itu punya knowledge management yang bagus, Bapak Ibu, ini udah ada penelitiannya bahwa kalau organisasi tersebut punya KM yang bagus, itu biasanya pemimpinnya itu membuat keputusannya itu pasti bagus, decision makingnya bagus, ya. Dan itu menjadi kultur organisasi, organizational culture. Ya, jadi KM ini ya berbagi, ya, kemudian menyimpan, ini harus jadi kultur organisasi. Ya, pelan-pelan kita kita biasakan orang berbagi, ya, orang menyimpan dan juga orang mendistribusikan. Sampai itu menjadi sebuah kultur organisasi. Kalau itu sudah menjadi culture, maka setiap decision making itu pastinya berbasis dengan pengetahuan. Oke. Next. Apa yang terjadi? What if the organization working without knowledge management? What happen if the organization they don't apply KM? First, they will get knowledge loss. Oke. Jadi pengetahuan tadi kalau Bapak Ibu tidak simpan, tidak kelola, tidak distribusikan, maka pengetahuan tersebut hilang. Tadi seperti saya bilang ya, kalau Bapak Ibu, di tempat Bapak Ibu tuh ada orang-orang pinter, tapi ilmunya disimpan sendiri dan kita tidak berhasil men-capture-nya, yang terjadi apa? Itu akan hilang ilmunya. Okay. Second one, the organization will have a slow innovation, always reinvent the wheel. Reinvent the wheel tuh maksudnya itu roda udah ada ya, udah ditemuin. Tapi karena kita nggak punya pengetahuan sebelumnya, itu kita bikin roda lagi, ya. Reinvent the wheel tuh artinya membuat sesuatu yang sia-sia. Udah ada, dibikin lagi. Ya, ini kenapa? Karena knowledge yang dulu itu tidak tersampaikan dengan baik. Ya, karena kita nggak punya KM, nggak ada perpustakaan, nggak ada sharing knowledge, nggak ada capture knowledge. Ya. Kemudian next is reduce agility, no transferable knowledge. Ya, artinya apa? Artinya karena kita tidak punya sistem KM yang bagus, saya mau bilang sistem ini tidak selalu sistem digital ya Bapak Ibu. Sistem tuh artinya apa namanya, bisa jadi dia adalah seperangkat aturan yang kita terapkan. Sistem, ya. KM itu tidak selalu bicara soal sistem digital, enggak. Tapi tadi bagaimana Bapak Ibu menyusun kapan orang itu harus menyimpan, kapan orang itu harus berbagi, ya, kapan kita harus mengambil ilmunya, ya kan, seperti itu. Jadi karena apa namanya, nggak ada ilmu yang mau disampaikan, maka tidak ada ilmu yang ditransfer. Ya, no transferable knowledge. And next one is a low social engagement lah. Kalau misalkan apa namanya, nggak ada ilmu yang kita bagi, kita mau interaksi antar manusia seperti apa? Ya, jadi dengan Bapak Ibu menerapkan KM di tempat Bapak Ibu, sebenarnya Bapak Ibu itu meningkatkan social engagement. Social engagement between who? Between professor and professors, for example, between professors and students. So this is important to, to create a social engagement in your institution, especially if that social engagement relate to how they share information and how to share knowledge. And then the last one is, if you don't apply KM in your organization, you will fail to learn from the past success or failure. Okay, you will always repeat failure from previous failure, right? Because you never capture, you never share the knowledge. Jadi karena kita nggak menggunakan apa namanya KM, yang terjadi apa? Yang terjadi adalah kesalahan-kesalahan yang dulu itu terjadi terulang lagi. Ya, oke. Next. Okay, this is actually the famous Nonaka and Takechi model from 1995. Okay, as you can see, the first quadrant is actually on the top left corner, the socialization. I hope you can read the presentation. The first one is actually socialization. Okay, the second one, the next one is externalization. The next one is the combination, and the last one is internalization. Oh, thank you. Okay, so they usually call SECI, right? SECI, socialization, externalization, combination, and internalization. Right? Socialization means that you, like me today, I'm present my my knowledge to all of you. This is socialization. Okay. Next one is externalization. Externalization means you convert the tacit knowledge to explicit knowledge. So, for example, you are watching me today. You're watching me right now, and you record my presentation with your phones. That's actually externalization. You keep my presentation. And then combination. Combination is actually the librarian domain, right? In here, in combination, you actually, you're combining many explicit knowledge, books, articles, right? Presentation, photos together to create a new knowledge, to create a new explicit knowledge. All of librarian, all of you, I think all of you must be create some kind of metadata, right? Like a catalog. It's actually a form of combination. And then the last one is internalization. Internalization is how you change from the explicit knowledge into your mind to tacit knowledge again. So tacit means the information, the knowledge is actually still in your mind, and explicit is the knowledge is in a in a tangible form, like a book. Book is an example form of explicit knowledge. Okay, next. Okay, if we combine the KM process with the Nonaka model, you see that in the socialization part, could you please zoom again my presentation? Okay, thank you very much. So in the socialization part, right, this is actually called the process of dissemination. Jadi di bagian sosialisasi Bapak Ibu itu kita mendiseminasi, ya kan? Mendiseminasi pengetahuan. Saya lagi berdiri di sini, saya ngomong, ada yang apa yang di kepala saya bicarakan. Itu saya sedang mendiseminasikan. Kalau di perpustakaan Bapak Ibu, misalnya Bapak Ibu ngadain acara mengundang narasumber, itu adalah bagian dari dissemination. Ya. Next one is externalization. In here we see preservation or storage and capture. Ya. Di tahapan ini ya Bapak Ibu saat itu menangkap apa yang saya bicarakan menjadi bentuk lain, ya, entah itu rekaman, entah itu video, entah itu catatan. Itu externalization. Kemudian di bawah seperti yang saya sampaikan, inilah domainnya Bapak Ibu. Bapak Ibu banyak bekerja di sini nih, karena tugasnya apa? Mengorganisasi informasi. Organization and creation, combination. Dan yang terakhir di pojok kiri bawah itu adalah internalization. Ya, bagaimana ilmu itu dari Bapak Ibu hasil tulisannya diserap menjadi ilmu sendiri. Oke, next. Oke, how AI helps knowledge management? So I think I will explain based on the Sechi model. First, in a socialization, the example of AI application is using what we call conversational agents. In the externalization, one of AI example is audio transcription, summarization, right? Knowledge extraction, and actually one of the AI skills that all of you need to have right now is prompt engineering. And the third one is combination. This is maybe what the Professor Ku also explains about knowledge graphs. This is actually a combination. And in the internalization, this is what we call AI helps to create an adaptive personalized learning path. Okay, next. So in a socialization, because socialization is actually tacit to tacit, yeah, from our mind to speech, right? From tacit to tacit. So AI can facilitate rich interaction, such as intelligent meeting assistance. So kalau Bapak Ibu di sini menggunakan Zoom, ya, atau aplikasi meeting yang lain, nanti AI itu tugasnya memfasilitasi agar diskusinya itu berjalan dengan lancar. Ya, gitu. Bukan mencatat ya, belum mencatat, tapi dia hanya memfasilitasi kalau misalkan ada orang yang nggak bicara, gitu, dia akan mencoba memancing agar orang itu bicara. Itu namanya intelligent meeting assistance. Oke. Kemudian real time translation. Oke. Bagaimana ketika kita meeting itu kalau orang yang ngomong pakai bahasa lain, saya ngomong pakai bahasa Inggris langsung diterjemahkan ke dalam bahasa Indonesia. Itu pakai AI, ya. Kemudian yang ketiga itu adalah conversation recommendation system. Ini mirip sama intelligent meeting assistance. Jadi ketika kita lagi bicara dengan lawan bicara kita, ya, itu nanti AI-nya itu bertugas tadi menjadi apa namanya mediator atau facilitator. Oke, agar komunikasinya itu berjalan dengan lancar. Oke, next. Externalization, the tacit to explicit, means that from tacit knowledge to tangible knowledge, right? Example is AI can help in capture and articulate tacit knowledge. So this is actually maybe all of us already use when we have a Zoom meeting. Jadi ini contohnya yang kita sudah gunakan di Zoom. Kalau Bapak Ibu tahu nggak ada tools untuk AI-nya itu bikin notulen otomatis? Sudah ada yang pakai di sini? Jadinya belum tahu lagi. Tahu ya? Oke, ada tools AI di Zoom yang dia bikin notulensi otomatis dari hasil pembicaraan, itu AI ya. So this is one of actually of automatic externalization. Okay. Also interview to document transformation. So if you are researchers, for example, you interview some of the informant, you record, and then those recordings transform into some kind of documents. This is different from transcription. So jadi ini contohnya kalau Bapak Ibu adalah peneliti bidang etnografi, misalkan wawancara nih, wawancara dengan orang. Oh, rekamannya itu bukan ditranskripsi ya, rekaman itu langsung dikonvert jadi sebuah dokumen. Bentuknya rapi, itu AI. Oke. Kemudian, ini juga note generation ya, tadi bikin notulensi otomatis. Jadi Bapak Ibu sekarang mungkin kalau di aplikasi Zoom meeting itu, bahkan kalau sekarang saya ngomong, Bapak Ibu install aplikasi di HP yang untuk note taking, kan otomatis saya ditranskripsi nih, kan, jadi teks. Jadi Bapak Ibu nanti dilihat di rumah, oh saya udah punya teksnya Pak Ari tadi ngomong gitu. Oke, next. Combination. This combination is actually means from explicit to explicit. So you change form of tangible knowledge to another form of tangible knowledge by combination, by combining several sources into new knowledge. So for example, here is a knowledge graphs. Okay. So you can see in the picture that this is actually example of a knowledge graph about somebody who he works with, for example here, and then we can see the relation between people and documents, for example. So this is actually some kind of explicit to explicit, because actually most of the notes in here is actually in form of document. Okay, so also automatic classification and topic clustering. So this is actually one of the how to say? This is actually old AI method to automatically classify information from the corpus. Jadi kalau Bapak Ibu neliti teks korpus, ya, ini AI itu sebenarnya udah ada dari dulu. Bagaimana dia langsung mengklasifikasikan secara otomatis pengetahuan yang ada di situ. Kemudian metadata enrichment, bagaimana metadata atau katalog yang kita buat itu menjadi lebih kaya isinya, itu bisa dibantu dengan AI, ini satu bentuk combination. Next, internalization. Nah, internalization ini itu tacit to tacit ya, jadi ini bagaimana sebenarnya lebih ke kita belajar dari bahan yang sudah kita buat, menjadi ilmu kita sendiri. Maka di sini lebih banyak apa? Contohnya adalah personalized learning pathways. AI itu menentukan Anda ini cocoknya belajarnya ABCE, bukan ABCD. Oh, Anda ini cocoknya belajarnya ACDF, bukan ACDG. Itu namanya personalized learning pathway. Oke. Kemudian intelligent tutor. Nah, ini tutor yang kita bisa ajak ngobrol. Kalau kita lagi belajar, dia kita tanya, yang mirip sama ChatGPT lah ya. Itu juga intelligent tutor sebenarnya. Kalau kita tanya, dia bisa jawab. Oke. Virtual assistant, ini juga sama ya kayak ChatGPT tadi. Next. So now how you implement AI in knowledge management? So actually there are 4 steps in applying knowledge management with AI. First one is you need to do a knowledge audit. Knowledge audit means that you need to know what kind of knowledge available in your institution. So tahap pertama Bapak Ibu adalah audit pengetahuan. Bapak Ibu harus tahu nih, di organisasi Bapak Ibu itu pengetahuannya apa aja yang kita bisa ambil. Okay. The next one is prototyping. Ya, prototyping means that you create some kind of a small system. Ya, you don't have to create a sophisticated system. Bapak Ibu bikin sistem kecil-kecilan, nggak perlu yang langsung canggih. Mungkin hanya di satu tempat dulu, ya. Kemudian itu diuji coba, ya. Nanti kalau sudah berhasil nih sistem yang kecil ini, kita maju ke langkah berikutnya. If this small system is successful, we can move to the next steps. Scale. We move to another part of our organization. Okay, scale means that you widen the KM application in your institution. And then the last one, and I think this is actually also the difficult one for all of us, is to sustain. How we can sustain the application of KM. Sustain until it will become our knowledge culture, to become our organizational culture. Jadi tahap terakhir Bapak Ibu yang paling susah kalau menurut kita adalah, menurut saya, itu adalah mempertahankan sistemnya. Ya, sampai dia menjadi kultur organisasi. Okay, so this is for. Next is a technology stack. So if we want to apply AI in our institution, there are at least 4 technology stacks that you need to have. The first one is what we call content ingestion. Jadi kalau Bapak Ibu mau apply AI di tempat Bapak Ibu untuk KM, itu paling enggak ada 4 komponen yang harus Bapak Ibu punya. Yang pertama disebutnya adalah content ingestion. Ya. Content ingestion is actually a system to absorb all the knowledge in the organization automatically. Jadi content ingestion ini adalah sistem yang mengambil, mengcapture semua pengetahuan di organisasi kita secara otomatis. Ya, jadi kita nggak ngapa-ngapain, sistemnya itu akan jalan otomatis. So you don't have to interfere, you don't have to intervene the process because we are using an automated system. The content ingestion system is actually working by itself. Jadi dia kerja sendiri tuh, ya. Next one is what we call the large language model, LLM, plus the retrieval augmented generation, or RAG, right? This is actually vital for AI. And then what we call vector database and user interface. So, jadi Bapak Ibu harus punya namanya engine, namanya LLM plus RAG. Ini penting nih, ya. Nah, nanti LLM RAG ini akan nyimpen pengetahuannya kemana? Ke vector database. Oke, nanti kalau semua itu udah berjalan, agar sistem ini bisa dipakai oleh orang, kita harus ada user interface antar mukanya. Oke, gitu. Saya nggak bicara soal teknis, ini softwarenya apa aja ya. Banyak softwarenya. Oke, next. So what is content ingestion? So for example, we have 4 source of knowledge. Okay, we have a repository. I think all of you already deals with repository, right? Okay, and then you have some kind of knowledge you record, like sound recording, video recordings. You have a metadata in form of catalog, online catalog, and then you also have a website, for example, right? All of this is actually a source of knowledge that will be ingested by the vector database. So you see, before all of this knowledge goes to the vector database, they need to be cleansed and processing. They need to be cleansed first. Jadi Bapak Ibu, ini 4 nih hanya ilustrasi saya ya, mungkin lebih banyak di tempat Bapak Ibu. 4 sumber pengetahuan ini nantinya akan disalurkan ke database vector database. Oke. Tapi sebelum dia masuk, itu harus Bapak Ibu proses dan bersihkan dulu. Karena datanya ini kan macam-macam. Ya. Bentuknya macam-macam. Harus diseragamkan dulu di situ tuh di tengah. Ya. Because all of the source of knowledge is actually they have varying in forms. They need to be standardized, they need to be cleansed. Okay. Next, this is actually one of the important component is the large language model and retrieval augmented generation. So why we need retrieval augmented generation? Because we want to avoid AI hallucination. Kenapa kita pakai RAG? Ya, untuk AI kita itu untuk menghindari terjadinya halusinasi AI. Jadi Bapak Ibu kan kalau AI itu kan sebenarnya dia kan bodoh ya, kosong awalnya. AI itu kosong. Dia akan menjadi pintar ketika dia diisi oleh data. Pertanyaan adalah datanya dari mana? The question is what is the data source? Ya. Kalau datanya itu bagus, maka jawaban yang diberikan juga bagus. Tapi kalau datanya jelek, ya, tidak diolah, maka hasilnya jelek. Maka di situ ada namanya RAG, ya, Retrieval Augmented Generation. Jadi Bapak Ibu nanti bikin semacam dokumen, ya, yang akan disuplai ke AI-nya biar dia belajar dari situ. Jadi kalau Bapak Ibu tanya, orang-orang yang pakai AI kita nanya, jawabannya diambil dari yang udah kita tentuin. Oke? Bukan dari menghayal jawabannya, ya. Not from the hallucination. So the importance of the retrieval augmented generation is actually you provide the AI with the valid data source. Jadi kita memberikan pengetahuan yang valid kepada AI-nya. Oke, next. Challenge. Nah, apa tantangannya kalau kita mau aplikasi AI di KM? The first one is actually data privacy, right? So you must ensure that all the knowledge that you gather, semua pengetahuan yang Bapak Ibu kumpulkan itu tidak mengandung data-data pribadi. Ini yang paling susah. Berapa dari kita yang pernah pakai ChatGPT terus kita masukin data pribadi? Ada yang pernah? Is there any one of you, use ChatGPT or anything, and then you put some kind of a personal information identification there? For example, you put photos of your friends, maybe ID or number, KTP maybe? No? Okay, good. Okay, because this is actually fatal mistakes, right? Kalau kita masukin data pribadi ke engine AI, ke ChatGPT, itu artinya datanya udah kita berikan ke mereka. Ya, ini sangat berbahaya karena kita nggak akan tahu data kita itu di sana digunakan untuk apa. Ya, once the data stored to the providers, we don't have any rights to take back our data. Jadi kalau udah masuk ke mereka, kita udah nggak punya kemampuan apa-apa lagi untuk ngambil datanya. Oke, ethics, ya, ethics itu berhubungan dengan cara kita mengambil datanya, cara kita ngambil data itu nyuri itu maksudnya gini, bukan nyuri Bapak Ibu nyuri gitu ya. Apakah Bapak Ibu ngambil datanya itu pakai konsen nggak? Pakai persetujuan nggak dari orang yang punya datanya? Kalau kita nggak pakai konsen orangnya, nah itu bisa dibilang kita sudah melanggar ethics, ya. AI hallucination, ini tadi udah ditanggulangi dengan tadi ya pemanfaatan namanya RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation. Kemudian intellectual property, nah itu kan ada data-data yang merupakan hak intellectual property orang-orang tertentu. Ini boleh nggak sih kita masukin ke sini? Itu harus ditanyakan tuh, ya. Kemudian yang pasti terakhir ya data bias, apakah data yang kita berikan kepada AI itu objektif nggak sih atau bias ke sisi tertentu, ya ini yang harus dilihat. Oke, next. Best practice-nya ya ini hanya beberapa. This is actually only some of the example of best practice. First of all, like I already mentioned before, that you should apply KM one by one, ya. One division at time. You don't have to, apply KM into, to all of your organization. You should try to make some kind of prototyping, and then do not feed AI with raw data. Jadi Bapak Ibu jangan mentang-mentang AI itu pinter, Bapak Ibu kemudian ngasih data itu sembarangan. Misalnya nih, oh saya punya kumpulan PDF nih, PDF-nya profesor ini. Artikel-artikel dia, main cemplungin aja ke AI-nya gitu. Tanpa apa? Tanpa diolah dulu sama kita. Ya. So I want to say some things about the roles of librarian actually. So the role of librarian is actually very important in this step. Okay? Because you deals with how you create the data, how you create the metadata and anything. This is actually a very important step for you. Data curation is important, okay? It means that you should only select or you should only choose data that are relevant to your institution. Oke, jadi Bapak Ibu tugasnya di era AI ini, pustakawan itu harus jago kurasi data. Nggak sembarangan data diambil, dimasukin. Ya, dikurasi dulu Bapak Ibu, kalau datanya ada 100.000, belum tentu 100.000-nya itu benar semua. Bisa jadi jangan-jangan cuma 1.000 yang benar. Itu tugas kita. That's the role of data curation. You are responsible actually to provide a rich metadata. This is, I already mentioned this several times. Metadata is important, okay? And then you should monitor how this application is doing. It's like you should have like a kind of a key performance indicator. Is it works? What is the problem? Like that. Next. Okay. Roles of librarian in KM with AI. So this is actually your roles. So first, you need to do data and metadata processing. You need to do it, not only do it, but do it well. Okay? Because don't make like a garbage in, garbage out. It means that if you supply the AI with the good data, they will respond with the good response. If you supply them with the bad, unprocessed data, they will also deliver you a junk, for example. Okay, data curation is important. You need to curate your data. Bapak Ibu harus mengkurasi, jangan semua data dimasukin. Okay, pilih yang paling relevan sesuai dengan kebutuhan user, pemustaka. Okay. Kemudian knowledge organization, ini yang paling penting. Bapak Ibu kan jagonya klasifikasi nih, ya kan? I'm sure that all of you is already expert in the classification, right? You know how to use the Dewey Decimal Classification, you know how to use Universal Decimal Classification, you know how to assign subject using a subject headings. Bapak Ibu paling jago nih, nentuin topik ini tajuknya apa, pengarangnya siapa. Ya, ini adalah bagian dari knowledge organization. And then knowledge repository management. Saya yakin semua di sini sudah mempunyai namanya repository institusi. Jangan cuma buat nyetor data doang tuh knowledge repository-nya. Gunain Bapak Ibu. Use your knowledge repository or institusi repository to gain a new knowledge. Ya, ini kelemahan dari masih belum banyak perpustakaan perguruan tinggi yang mengoptimalisasi repository institusinya. Jadi cuma buat nyetor data doang, tapi pustakawannya diem doang. Pustakawannya cuma, oh ya udah yang penting udah masuk. Ya, harusnya itu dikurasi tuh datanya tuh, dipilih di organisasi. Oke, sayang ya itu ribuan data skripsi, tesis, disertasi dan lain-lain itu cuma buat disimpan doang. Oke, itu treasure tuh. That's the treasure of our institution. Ya, hartanya kita itu di situ knowledge-nya. Oke, next. Oke. I think the time is right. It's actually I'm already at conclusion. So, okay. So kesimpulannya adalah Bapak Ibu ya, good KM practice will enhance AI performance in organization. Ya, kalau Bapak Ibu sudah mengaplikasikan KM dengan baik sistemnya, maka performa AI-nya juga akan bagus. Oke, good AI will provide people with valid and unbiased knowledge. Artinya kalau nanti AI-nya sudah bagus, datanya udah kita saring, udah kita kurasi, maka dia akan menyediakan orang-orang yang menggunakannya dengan data-data yang valid dan tidak bias. Oke? I think that is the end. And maybe this is, I want to offer you some questions, right? First one, maybe you should, some of you want to answer this question for me. Not you question me, but I want to offer this question for all of you. So first one is, what stage has your institution currently implemented? Okay, and the second one, what AI tools or technologies has your institution implemented? Okay, so this is some kind of reflection for all of you who want to use KM in your institution. I think that's all for my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention. Terima kasih Bapak Ibu untuk perhatiannya. If you have any questions, please you can do it by scanning the QR code on the screen. Thank you very much.
Okay, give Dr. Ari applause. Yeah, thank you, Dr. Ari, for the explanations. Okay, we have another speakers already with us online. Associate Professor Dr. Amon from Chulalongkorn University. Mas Patrick, okay. Wait a minute.
Can you hear me clearly? Can
Okay,
you?
yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Dr. Amon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, good afternoon. So how are you today, Dr. Amon?
Oh, very good,
everything
exciting,
good?
and interesting to hear lots of information from the previous speakers.
Okay, yeah. We are so glad for having you are here with us. And before you start your sessions, I will introduce you to our participants. So, Associate Professor Dr. Amon Patsom from Chulalongkorn University. He is a director of the Office of Academic Resources. And today he will discuss about the capacity building and digital competency. I remind you again, so if you have a questions, you can, for the participant, if you have a question, you can send the QR code as displayed on the screen, or you can type the s.id/kppti4. Yeah, s.id/kppti4, or you just type in slido.com and then insert the code 2259254. Ya. Jadi Bapak Ibu yang ingin bertanya, Bapak Ibu bisa scan dengan QR code yang ada di depan, atau Bapak Ibu bisa menggunakan link s.id/kppti4. 4-nya adalah 4 angka Arab Bapak Ibu. s.id/kppti4. Okay, we cannot wait for your presentation, Dr. Amon. So, the next 45 minutes, the network is yours. Thank you.
Okay, good afternoon, all of you. Can you see my slide now? Can you? Hello?
Yes.
Hello, can you see my slide now?
Yes, I can
Okay.
see your slide. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Now I know that I'm not alone now.
Yeah, you are with
I do
us.
I do not talk to myself as well. Okay.
You don't have to
Thank
worry.
you so much for the organizing committee to invite me to share with you what we have done at Chulalongkorn University in terms of capacity building and digital competency. We are using our AI. So I would like to talk about 3 topics today. The first one will be Chulalongkorn University as the AI university. That's what our ambitious goal. The second part will be what is the role of the Office of Academic Resources or Central Library to support AI literacy and AI capabilities of our community. The last one will be challenges and future plans. So we begin with the first part, Chulalongkorn University as the AI university. It is our President's strategy that he said that Chulalongkorn University should go toward the AI university and AI hub in Southeast Asia. So very ambitious goal. So to be the university like that, we must be excellent in AI in order to guide the society on how to use AI ethically and to solve social problems or create innovations. So that's our aim. Another thing is leader of AI university in Thailand and hub of AI innovation in Southeast Asia. So what we have done, I would like to share with you. The first thing is just to knows a little bit about Chulalongkorn University. We are a comprehensive university. We have 26 faculties and institutes with approximately 42,000 students, which 10,000 students are graduate students. And about AI University, we divide into 5 missions that we would like to do. First of all is AI research and innovation. The second one, AI solutions and services. The third one, AI tools and tech. Fourth one, teaching AI knowledge and literacy. And the last one, AI experience center. So these are our emphasis on AI, and we will start with something like this, how to make it happen. Of course, it starts with people. People is the most important driving force. In order to use AI or do something with AI, we need people. So people, including students, faculty members, and staffs. So all of them must have AI literacy, have good attitude toward using AI, and there should be enough skills to use AI. So in order to carry on that kind of ambition that we would like to have, we must have some system that provide knowledge to people. So we can do that by create some series of activities and projects that relate to AI, both knowledge and both experiences. So in order to do that, we set up our goal that at the end we should have AI to use to create knowledge, to use to give experience to our community, and lastly, innovation, which I will share with you what we have done on that. First of all, for knowledge, of course, we have lots of activities, lecture series in AI. We have MOOC, we have online courses so people can learn information on AI. And since we have lots of faculties, so each faculty has its own activities. Try to support the university in terms of staff and students to use AI. The university recognizes AI as tools for learning and teaching. So faculty staff have to do so many things in order to set up their teaching class or try to cope it up with students that they're very advanced in using AI. And as the Central Library, the Office of Academic Resources, we also have the responsibility on doing such a thing as well. For example, the university and faculty invite some world-renowned speakers on AI to give a lecture at the university to create a lot of engagement between students and staff. So these are all examples that we have in order to create the awareness and knowledge of the community about AI. The second thing that we would like to have is experiences. How are we going to help our community good experience on using AI? So there are 3 parties that involved in this mission. The first one is Office of Information Technology or IT. They have to do something to support AI work. Learning Innovation Center and also Office of Academic Resources. Okay, so the activities that we have is, for example, AI Experience Center, AI tool subscriptions, and Jula Genie that I will go into detail. Okay, for AI Experience Center and AI tool subscription, we done at the Office of Academic Resources. As you know that lots and lots of AI is coming out on the market, and some of them are very broad, very general. Some of them are very specialized. And then we don't have, our students do not have enough money to try on of them. So what we did is we just create Jula Academic Intelligence Experience or Jula AIX, which we call that one is AI Experience Center. So what we did, we subscribe AI tools, for example, ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, Grammarly, and several other subscription that we can do. So we install such program on the computer and provide that computer for students to come and play and try that which one or which AI tools is suitable for them or suitable for their job. And then every 3 months we revise our subscription and we see whether is there any new AI tools coming out. So we try the new one. At the same time, we see how much people use those tools, and then the subscription will depend on how much has been used. So that's we call AI Experience Center, right? So this one is we try to let students try the best that they would like to have. It's something like you want to buy a new car, you have to test drive it, right? You have to test drive whether this car is suitable for you, it's good for you, it's fast, but it's not too good, it's expensive. Also, I think that to subscribe AI tools is the same thing. We have to try it in order to know whether it's suitable to use or not. AI tool subscriptions, this has been carried out by Learning Innovation Center. So the center subscribe, for example, Canva for the whole university. So students, staffs can use Canva. And also some other, for example, like Killbot, they also have, let's say, 300 licenses. So students and staffs can use it, or any faculty member can use this one, right? That's not include the one that we already have at the Central Library. Jula Genie. Jula Genie is the generative AI for Jula community. So available for Jula staff and students. They can use this Jula Genie free of charge. So Jula Genie has been co-developed by Jula Longkorn University and Google. So this one is just to make sure that all of our students and staffs can access to at least one AI, not the premium, similar to the premium one, right? But they don't have to pay anything. So they can try using, for example, they can try using prompt. They can try some other thing. And if they want some commercial available one like ChatGPT or Gemini, they can come to the library, so they can test again whether they can give the good solution or not. Okay, innovation at Chulalongkorn University, we have faculty that involved in innovation using AI. And then the activities that we have, for example, AI inventions and AI innovation incubator, there's two tracks that we are working right now. For example, for AI inventions, we have Govaji, is Thai language text-to-speech and speech recognition AI, so developed by the Faculty of Engineering at Chulalongkorn University. Another one is ReadMe, is Thai language OCR AI, also developed by the Faculty of Engineering. So this one can make OCR of our own, our rare book or our own document. We can use this ReadMe program. And autonomous shuttle pod also developed at engineering. But very interesting one is the last one, Deep GI. It's AI for co-diagnosis of anomalies in gastrointestinal tracts, developed by the Faculty of Medicine and Faculty of Engineering. So this one has been used clinically now in the hospital at Chulalongkorn University. So this one is just example of AI inventions that we have. For AI innovation incubator, of course, the university welcome many projects that implement AI, and then the university create Jula AI Hackathon. So all Jula staff can participate in this activity to receive advice and consultation about how to apply AI in their job workflow or how to develop an agile agent to co-work with them. So this is very interesting because many projects that has been created by staffs has been further enhanced or further extended to use in our library activities, which I think that is this one of the example that after we have learned a lot about AI, so how to apply AI in our daily work or in long-term work that going to change from now on. So this one, AI incubation. Okay, after we enjoy knowledge, we enjoy experience, we enjoy innovation with AI, the most important one is great power comes with great responsibility. That means that if we use AI, we have to know the consequence of using AI. So the university issue guidelines and policy to govern the use of AI. Of course, we know that, okay, AI is powerful, but if it used in wrong way or wrong direction, it's going to create a lot of consequence going on. So the university must know, must issue the policy on this. Okay. So, Chulalongkorn University principles and guidelines for using AI tools, for example, use and adapt with understanding the capabilities and limitations of AI. That means that we do not want our students to get the hallucinating response from AI. We would like them to understand that, okay, they can use it, but they have to know it, whether the information that they get is reliable or it is right or wrong. They should know that. Use with ethics in mind. This means that ethically, if we use AI, we have to know that, oh, we should use it in such a ways that not good to other people. Understand the consequence of misuse, they should know that, right? Because if they use it without awareness that, okay, this is not good things, and AI going to social media, and there's consequence that comes, it's going to be difficult to say that it's going to be difficult. Be mindful of using personal and confidential data with AI. So we encourage students not to use personal data or confidential data with AI. That's one reason why Chulalongkorn University create Jula Genie. It is the AI, but it is a very close one. The information that we use in Jula Genie will not be released outside our loop of Jula Genie. Okay, so now how about learning and teaching process? In teaching process, in teaching method, on of the faculty staff or on of the instructors must know how to utilize AI, and then must know the student whether which part can be used AI assistant, which part cannot be used AI assistant. So they have to make the clear cut with students which one is can be used, which one cannot be used. So students as well, they have to know that, okay, this is plagiarism. They cannot use AI to write the term report or to write the answer for them, because they have to be checked by the instructors whether students use AI to answer the question or to write term report or something like that. So they have to know. They have to know each other, right? They have to know each other whether if they want to use AI, they have to make sure that, okay, AI can be used as the idea or suggestion or something like that, but not to write paragraph for term paper or something like that. Okay, now come to the role of the academic resources or central library in terms of support AI literacy and capabilities. So as a library, we support the university policy. The university would like to be AI university, so we have to support what we can do in terms of supporting like that. So we can teach and train AI knowledge and literacy, and then we can have the AI experience center that make the student and staff to have good experience on AI, right? So the two parts that I show to you now is something that our central library has done with the AI in terms of support the university to be AI university. So let me go clearly into what we have done. The role of library to promote AI literacy, we took three strategies. The first one is education, the second E is experience, and the third one is exchange. We know that if we want people to have AI literacy, we must educate them, or they can educate themselves. Secondly, when after education, they should have experience of using AI. They can know the theory, they can, but it's not as good as experience, hand-on experience. And then the last one, the very important one is, if they have experience, why not share with some other or exchange idea with others so they can learn more on that, right? So education, sharpening skills and thoughts through learning. So we have series of courses that student can or staff can use. We visualize that our staff must be educated with AI first. So 2 years ago, when the ChatGPT came out, and then used widely, so we realized that okay, our staff has to change their mindset. They had to learn more about this disrupting technology, because it's disrupt to on of the teaching, learning, and then even though the knowledge finding. Our staff has to know that very well, right? So teaching literacy to entire university. So we create several courses on AI. For example, generative AI in everyday life, AI for learning and creativity, AI for work, AI for researcher, and so on. So on of these AI course we offer to the whole university, and then we are the the people who provide teaching and training for people in our university community. For Smart Scholar AI assistants, we provide the 5 key areas: AI for grammar checker, AI for academic writing, AI for plagiarism checker, AI for text summarizer, and AI for speech and works. So that we provide to on our staff and students as well. So in order to do some thing like this, we have to license some of the AI tools that we going to use it. We are the AI Experience Center, for we subscribe tools like this and more. Actually, we have more of this, and then this one we provide opportunity for staff and students to test it, to try it, to play with it until they're satisfied with it, or something sometimes they get answer within 2-3 hours, and then the next person will come in and can use the same license of what we have done with the AI tools like that. So by doing this, they don't have to pay anything. The library already pay for this. Okay, for exchange, we exchange ideas, we exchange the experiences. So in order to learn more or to understand more of the AI application or AI knowledge, we have to try to get in touch with some other organization. So we exchange the idea not only in Thailand but also abroad. We can give a lecture or we can get training abroad as well. So by doing that, we have to learn a lot of things and from each other. So in this way, I think that this is very important for us to do so. Okay. To make those happen, of course, start with library staffs. For me, I think that the most important asset that the university has is people, staffs that we have it, because staffs can create many things and can use AI, can drive to the literacy for students and can apply AI to work. So must come from staff. So I think that we have to educate people first. So that's come with the training of library staff for AI adoption. However, before I go to that, I would like to tell you a bit about our background because we are not only library, we have also we have a central library, we have Thailand Information Center, and then we have multimedia information service. Recently, we acquired Jula radio station. So now we operate Jula radio station as well. Okay, so composed of the Office of Academic Resources, we have 3 activities, roughly. Library, multimedia information service, and Jula radio station. Okay, so we divide into Office of Academic Resources divides into 5 divisions. The first one is administration. Second one is IT. The third one is Library Information Management Service, which do everything about library. The fourth one is multimedia information services, do multimedia production, do multimedia management, and the last one is Thailand and ASEAN Information Center. So what does it mean? When we have 5 divisions like this, it means that our staff have a very vast background: librarians, information specialists, information service officers, so that involves library, IT specialists, administrative staff and accountants, that's for admin, and the last group, producers, creator, audio-visual specialists. So very broad scope. So our staff do not have only library degree, but they can have different degree. They can have engineering degree, they can have mass communication degree, they can have science degree, and so on. Not only librarian. Okay, so all staff must attend basic AI training course because of so broad background. However, all of them must attend a basic AI training course. For basic AI uses, just very simple: what is AI, what AI can do, concerns and issues about AI usage, including ethically, workshop practicing AI usage. And to pass the course, staff need to submit work that is co-created with AI one by one. So each one of them had to submit something that they have learned or co-create with AI. So this one is the very basic one that we have. And then right at the moment now, on 100% of our staff pass through the basic AI training course. Okay, so that means that we create awareness and give them some opportunity to play with AI tools that we already have. Okay, the next one, redesign curricula for future-ready librarians. Okay, so now they have basic AI. The next one, they're going to have more advanced AI, right? Because all of them with different background, different scopes of work, generative AI may not be enough, right? So we have to redesign the training by providing more courses for specialized AI uses. That can be done in-house training or by learning platform like LinkedIn or Coursera or MOOC or other online courses. Okay. So advanced courses in specialized AI usage, for example, for librarians and information specialists, They have AI-assisted cataloging, AI-assisted literature searching, AI-assist with academic writing. For IT specialists, they require some advanced AI literacy, for example, AI-assisted coding, AI for data processing. But for admin staff, they require different one. They require AI-assisted PR content creation, AI-assisted official letter writing, AI-assisted project planning. So that different from the two previous one. And the last group, producer, creator, audio, visual specialists, they require different one. They require AI-assisted PR content creation, AI-assisted multimedia creation, AI assistant for program producer. So by doing something like this, I would like to show some of the application that they have been doing by using AI. For example, co-creation of PR materials and text. They use Canva, they use Adobe Firefly to create PR materials, to design infographics. They can use Claude, they can use ChatGPT, Joula Gemini, and Gemini to create PR text, engaging Facebook posts, something like that. So they apply something like that by using the different tools. Multimedia production, they use Adobe Firefly, Adobe Express, Notebook LM, Clipchamp. For example, Clipchamp, they use AI to make voices for public announcement. So this is the example that they use AI. So a lot of application on multimedia. Now our radio station using AI to read as news reader, for especially the short news read by AI, right? So we don't have to use people to read the news anymore. This one is very good because sometimes our newsman has been away or cannot come to the station. So at least we have some AI to hand read the news.
Yeah.
Another one is interesting for me is music composed by AI. We use AI to co-create music to use in our library activities. For example, we have another event that to support reading, to support reading, and where we invite some of our influencers to come to the library and then talk to students. So by that way, we use AI to create the song and music, and very exciting that we can do something like this. With previously, we never dreamed to do something like this before. So this is one example that we use it. Okay, we use AI as avatar to explain or storytelling with visual and audio media. So this is also example that we use with the AI avatar. Meeting room reservation. We use AI automation to create an application with the low coding method. So we use AI to help with coding to create the program in order to use in meeting room reservation. And then I think that a very good example that we use now with low coding application. We use design idea. we use AI to plan and conceptualize the exhibition at the library, including curating relevant books and selecting topics that align with the historical theme. So we use AI, and even though you can see the picture here, now all of this, this picture design has been designed by AI. Because if we think about to decide it by ourselves, it not be look like this, but AI helped a lot on this one. Or a collaboration between libraries, IT units, and faculties. I think that's very important as well. Collaboration. So AI Experience Center, that's example that we use to collaborate and then to have people communicate together. Right, for this one is already, I already mentioned on that. Hackathon for growth, AI together. So this is hackathon. And luckily, not really luckily, the library won the first prize, the first hackathon on AI that organized by the university as AI together. So we won the first prize for that, right? And then that project now going to extend in order to be used for the whole university. That we very proud of that. Right, so I think that this is one good example that what we can do with AI, right? Seeking collaboration from other university libraries to exchange best practice about AI literacy instructions and provide workshops to the Chula community. Okay, this one is also something that we can be done, not very difficult. It can be done on site, it can be done online by sharing of the good practice on AI application. Okay. I come to the last session, challenges and future plan. Of course, AI come up every now and then until we were very, sometimes we get a hard time to keep up with the new coming. Okay, so always AI is always develop and change. Right, so everybody, I think that everybody agree that okay, there's new AI coming, or even the new version of the previously known AI, they may issue new version. So keep on changing every day. New specialized AI is coming up, and then the cost of AI subscription is higher and higher. Okay. I hope that it should be lower and lower, but it's not that the case. We're going still high for the student. In our case, our staffs have various backgrounds, so one AI course does not fit all, so we have to use a lot of AI. We need more tailor-made courses in AI uses. However, that means that cost going to be our burden as well. So something like that is very challenges that how we're going to keep up with on the AI tools that coming out, and how we're going to keep up with the cost that new AI can cost, and how we're going to go in certain direction that without using people, can AI help in, for example, routine work. Of course, AI can help that, and then how we're going to plan on the work process at our library in order to minimize human involvement in our process. Okay, so we come up to the last slides. the past 2 years, we working on basic AI, AI literacy, generative AI. So everyone in our library, 100% that has been go through basic AI and AI literacy, generative AI. So they go through this during the past 2 years. Now, at present, what we are working on is advanced AI literacy and specialized AI tools. So, as I mentioned, our staff comes from different background and different mission. So they require different advanced AI. So right now, at the moment, we are working on advanced AI literacy and specialized AI. In the future, that we visualize that what we would like to go is agentic AI and AI librarian. That what we would like to go in the future, and we hope that something like this will not far from now. We have to move upward as fast as possible in order to go to the next level of AI future. So I think that that's all that I would like to say with you or to share with you about our work with AI in Chulalongkorn University, and perhaps I think that you may have some question or something that I could elaborate more. You are welcome to ask either directly or through chat. Thank you so much for your attention, and I hope that I have shown you some example that we use, and hope that could give you some idea of how we use AI nowadays. Thank you again. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Professor Amon. Wow, I'm truly blessed by your presentations, and I believe that all of us here, we learned something new. We learned something that is wonderful from your perspective in your university. Okay, please let us give Dr. Amon applause once again. Thank you for your sharing, and we have a lot of questions here.
Yeah. Thank you.
The first questions. These questions for Dr. Ari. Dr. Ari Nugraha. There is a question from Sari Hermawan. Has institutional knowledge repository management been implemented at Indonesia University? If so, what kind can be described? I mean, can you describe more about the project? I mean, the knowledge repository management.
Okay, thank you for the questions. And I think this question should be answered by our
Bululu.
if Ibu Lulu is coming here, or Ibu Vita maybe should answer this question. I think from what I know that our university actually, same with the other university, already have a institutional repository. But I actually, maybe this should be clarified by Ibu Vita, how is actually right now library has implemented some kind of knowledge management practice in the whole of University of Indonesia. I think that is not my capability to answer that questions, and I think maybe you can. That question should be directed to our friends in the university library.
Oh, maybe they just want to know how, if they already have the repository, but then they apply the AI to enhance the services. Let's say some of them already have the text summarizations and also what you call it, they can provide the chatbot. And then how if regarding the data safety, how if they put all that data to the AI?
Okay.
How about the privacy? Maybe they just want to know about that.
Okay. Okay.
Can you explain
So
more?
this is maybe some example on how to say utilize the repository for your AI, right? So actually very simple one that you can. The first one is actually you can how to say you can harvest the metadata from the repository, and then you can how to say you can use AI capabilities such as maybe you can use AI tools such as ChatGPT or Gemini maybe to kind of synthesize maybe if you collect some data from the past 10 years from our repository, then you can ask the AI to analyze what kind of actually the trends of the research of your university. So that can be the basis of the next research roadmap. So for example, if the past 10 years from your repository, the AI analyze, oh, actually, in the past 10 years, most of the research falls into like more into medicinal category, for example, then you can use that as a basis to make a recommendation for the academic faculty that, oh, your faculty is actually lack of this research in this area. So they can then improve the research in that area. So I think, previously before the era of AI, maybe, that kind of data science, data analytics, it took quite a lot of time to analyze that kind of data, especially if you have a very large data. For example, maybe your library already have some kind of millions records of, electronic thesis and dissertation, for example. You need a lot of, a lot of time, a lot of computational resource for that. But right now, AI is actually, far cheaper and more affordable. You can use a ChatGPT actually to analyze your spreadsheet, your CSV file containing that kind of metadata, and then you ask what kind of trends in the past 10 years from this data, and then the ChatGPT can, show you some kind of information about, oh, your university actually, the research fall mostly into these categories and should be more focused on expanding this kind of categories. So this is actually the simplest form of using your repository data, and then you can get, research trends, and then make that as a basis for a library to give suggestion to the professors in the faculties, right? So your faculty still lacks in this department, for example. This is kind of a simplest example on how to utilize your institutional repository and AI, I think.
Right. The librarian is still the one who is responsible to curate the data, right?
Of course.
Giving the raw data to the AI.
Yes, of course. So after you give the data to AI, don't just give the response from AI to your faculty members. Of course, you still need your job is actually to make this kind of information more readable to them, right? Even though that right now, the response from AI is actually, is very, the response is already very good, right?
Yeah.
But still, you need to, you need to repackage this information, and then you deliver this kind of information to the, to the faculty members, I think.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Ari. We move to another question. This one is for Professor Ramon. Yeah, Prof. Ramon.
Yes, please.
Okay, there is a question. As you mentioned before, there is a AI training for the librarians. And however, it may not fit for all, right? However, since the AI is developing so rapidly, how do you ensure that the staff, it's still, they stay up to date with the advances of the technology?
We review, I think that we review every 3 months, whether new AI is coming and what kind of AI is suitable for different kind of work may change it. So I think that after 3 months, we may change on of the subscription to the new one. So that's mean that we're going to keep up to date with the AI tools or the software that use. Another thing that people have been done in the university is the LLM. So they develop certain LLM at the Faculty of Engineering. So I think that they try to keep up with that as well. And the new version of July Jenny is also working because we cannot we cannot use the same version for the whole time because of the competition. I think AI software are very software competing with each other. So sometimes if we still using the same thing, I think that we may get behind of what we should be. I think that I don't know whether that's the correct answer or not.
Yeah. That's the correct answer. Okay. Okay, thank you, Dr. Aman. There's another question for you. So, how can university ensure AI education embrace diversity in access, participation, data, design, and ethical frameworks in AI development?
Okay, first of all, that I mentioned earlier that in my talk that the university issued July Journey. So this means that all of our students and staff can access to the AI tools, at least one AI tool without paying anything, right? So this means that very vast participation from students. And okay, the second thing that for data and for some other things that we have done at the library. So different office that deal with the AI. They issue some of the or create some course to bring up AI today almost at every week or every month we have new AI talk or AI update for the whole university. So I think that that will be the things that very hot issue now. So I think that everyone know that it is a hot issue. So we have to do so many things.
Okay.
And
That's true.
so for example, for generative AI, everybody know generative AI, and then we have to move on. We have to move on to specialized AI tools, and also we have to move on something that automate AI workflow that can help us in doing some other thing. So for us, I think that we 2 years is enough for generative AI. We should move on to the agentic AI or AI librarian or something like that.
Okay. Thank you, Prof. Amon. I will move to Dr. Ari. There is a question. Wait. This one. Because there are two questions related. So what is the impact of AI implementations on the culture of knowledge sharing in organizations? It is related because some of the, another question is, you mentioned before the knowledge is power, right? So meaning that is invaluable. Because of that, some of the people doesn't want to share with others. And how this AI will impact on this kind of socializations, they call it socializations, knowledge sharing. Okay.
Thank you very much for the question. So I think that the impact of AI implementation in the culture of your organization in sharing the knowledge is actually, it should be, ideally, the AI should accelerate the process of, sharing, storing and disseminating the knowledge. So if the implementation of AI doesn't make those kind of things accelerate more faster, then there is something wrong with our AI implementation. So ideally, if AI is already implemented in some kind of your institution and in your knowledge management, it should be, the process of making knowledge more available, capturing knowledge, it should be, more faster, right? So for example, before you're using AI, when you capture and you're producing some kind of knowledge, you need, in 1 year, probably you only produce maybe 10 documents, but then after you apply AIs in your institution, then it should be, it should be more than that, like maybe 2 times or 3 times more before you're using AI. And the question then is how you push some people who doesn't want to share their knowledge. I think this is one of the challenges also in the university. Sometimes, some people, they actually, they not intend to keep the knowledge, but they kind of, some professor actually, they just don't know how to do it. So it doesn't mean that if they, that professor, he doesn't want to distribute, to share the knowledge. No, maybe because he doesn't know the way, right? Maybe he doesn't know the way. He doesn't know there are actually technologies that can enable that kind of things easier for him or her, like that. So I think this is, still the role of librarians to increase the AI literacy for all of these faculties members, right? Because not all faculties member knowledge are equals, right? Okay, not all of them, not knowledge, all of them are equals. So in my mind, it's actually not they don't want to share knowledge, but they don't know how to share that knowledge to other people. So this is kind of using AI to to make sharing easier for them. Is actually, if they think that, so actually with AI this can be done like this, maybe they will share the knowledge. I think from my experience, it is not them that they don't want to share the knowledge, but they don't know how to easily actually share the knowledge, I think.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Ari. Interesting, yeah. Doesn't mean that they are stingy, but they still don't know the way how to share it, right? Okay, because of the time constraint, actually we need to end the question and answer sessions. But before we end our sessions, so I asked Dr. Ari and Prof. Amon to give like one or two sentence for the closing statement. So it's like closing remarks, the message that you want to share with the participants. Okay, start with Dr. Ari first. Just 1 or 2 sentences.
So I think my closing statement is actually to encourage all of the librarians here that even with the presence of AI, I think your roles is still relevant. The role of librarians is actually, that I mentioned before. Don't forget that the AI knowledge is actually provided by you. So this is the important roles of a librarian right now is to create and to, how to say, provide valid, unbiased data to AI. I think that's my closing statement.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Ari. And now we will hear from Prof. Amor, your closing
Yes,
statement.
okay. What I would like to say that AI is very important. However, the most important than AI is people who drive AI to do that, to help them do their work. So that means that the most important thing is people. AI is just a tool or tools that we can use, and if we can use it wisely, that means that our work will be easier, faster, or enjoy than it should be, not so suffer. So remember, the most important thing is people who use AI is the key. Right. That's what I would like to say.
Okay, thank you, Professor Amor. Okay, so thank you once again for Dr. Ari and also Prof. Amon. Please give our two wonderful speakers a big applause.
Thank you so much, and
Okay, thank you,
goodbye
everyone.
from Bangkok.
Okay.
Bye bye now.
Greetings from Surabaya, sorry, from Jakarta. Okay.
Bye bye now. Thank you
Okay,
so much.
so I
Okay.
will give it to MC.
Terima kasih Chandra. Ladies and gentlemen, we will go to the token appreciation. Yeah, please, Mas Ari and Mas Chandra. Right now we will go to the next session. It's about token appreciation. And Mbak Orisa will give it to you both. Where is the photographer? Okay, thank you Mas Ari dan also Mas Chandra. We hope this discussion has been enriching for all participants and give big applause again to Mas Ari, Mas Chandra and Professor Nong. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are now reaching the end of our international seminar for the 4th of International Conference Indonesian Academic Library 2025. On behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to express again our deepest gratitude to our speaker, moderators, and participants for making today's event a success. We believe these discussions today will foster collaboration and propel the growth of Indonesian academic libraries. Ladies and gentlemen, let's close this international with applause for us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.